Hey guys, it's your girl A. Marie from A. Marie Full Lace Wig. I cut the lace back, and what I'm doing now is what you call a dry fitting before I do any preps of gluing the wig down. So I take the wig and measure it out to make sure that it's going to fit properly. Make sure I got it in the right spots. So this goes to this ear. Okay, so now that I got my lace where I want it, I always like to fold my wig back. I like to fold my wig backwards. So if you guys can see, I folded it back from ear to ear. Make sure it's lined up right. So now I'm going to go in with my ultra hole, guys. And this is my unit that I made for myself for my family reunion. I'm going to use my ultra hole and super tape only in the front. So I like to use the popsicle sticks because I'm in more control of my glue when I use the popsicle sticks. I'm in control. So I already prepped my wig cap, and I put just one little layer of glue on my wig cap so that it'll stay, because it kind of takes up a lot of the video. So I want to kind of get into the nitty-gritty. I don't want to take forever doing stuff that's really not important, but you guys can probably already know what to do anyway. And the reason why I glue my wig cap down, because if you don't, your wig cap when you get the brushing, it can slide backwards. So I'm doing an even layer of glue, guys. Even layer. So I'm going to go over it twice. I really don't know what the humidity is in Chicago. So I'm going to do 2 layers of the B&B. I hope I didn't call this ultra hole. Just thinking, I think I did. But it's B&B, guys. So again, I'm making sure my glue is thin throughout. And if you guys remember what I was telling you guys, I have a big forehead. So I go an inch to cover up some of this forehead. This is my forehead. Ain't no hair gonna grow there. So make sure my glue is even throughout. So it looks even. Okay. Now I'm going to let it start to dry a little bit, and then I put my super tape on. And guys, I think this is close to 8 ounces of hair, but it's hanging on the back, and I don't feel heaviness like far as in weight. So when I say that I give you guys a good density, it's not to the point where you guys are going to feel the weight on these units. I don't make them like that. I just make them where you got a full head of hair, but it's never going to be at the point where you're going to be like, oh gosh, you know, you feel it far as heavy heat. I think anybody wearing long hair that's going to be on the back of their neck, the only time I feel heat is throughout the back of my neck. What I'm doing, guys, I'm putting super tape right along the front lining, because what wind up happening, I got very oily skin. My wig will slide back. And if you guys can see, my little edges is coming back in from the herbs. So if you guys haven't grabbed those herbs, I'm selling them for $10. So get at me, guys, for those herbs. Like I say, my hair is growing back. If you guys can see my sides, they're coming back. So then I remove the tape. Remove the tape. I should have turned the fan on, guys. I'm a little hot. Heat-wise, it's hot in Minnesota today. So that's why I like to have on comfortable, cool clothes. Like a lot of times you guys see me ventilating, and I have on like tube stuff. When you're under these lights, you don't want to be hot. So it's always best to wear relaxing clothes when you guys are ventilating. You don't want to be in nothing too hot because you're sitting under lights, so you sweat better. So the first thing that I want to do, I'm going to put some more light on me, guys. There we go. Is find my centerpiece. Is my camera crooked? Find my centerpiece. So once I find my centerpiece, I'm going to take it and drop it right there. And I don't want you guys to put pressure on it yet until you make sure that you got your wig lined up in the right spot. Because if you got it in the wrong spot, you're going to have to release that wig. So if you guys can see, I'm going around checking to make sure that when I lay it down, I'm putting it in the proper spot. That I'm putting it in the proper space before I start adding pressure. Okay, so I have it in the proper spot. So now what I'm going to do, now that I have her in the right spot, and guys, don't pick up my bad habit. We shouldn't be brushing because it's not dry. You guys know I just put it on, but I've been doing this kind of for a minute, so I'm very comfortable with that. Very, very comfortable doing it. But I don't want you guys to do stuff that I do because it's giving you guys incorrect ways of doing stuff. And guys, a wig like this is 24 inches. Pure Indian Remy hair. And this is the Wave Nouveau. With this type of density and the cost of the hair, this unit like this with the hair plus my fee in there, this would be a $700 unit because of the wave, guy, the length. This is 24 inches. So I just want you guys to know. So now that I got that in place, I'm adding pressure. Adding pressure, guys. Like I said, this wig does have waves in it. I think my camera, I got it sitting crooked. I hope not. But I can add pressure to it now. Guys, I'm sorry, I got to turn on the fan. I'm starting to sweat under these hot lights. Hold on a second. Whew. There we go. Ooh, that's better. Okay. Feels a whole lot better. I can breathe now. So now that I got that in place, you guys know me. I'm finna go to the ear method. Y'all know I always tape down my ears. And the reason why, that gives me a better application without me have to go back and clean up a whole bunch of glue. I don't have to go back and clean in a whole bunch of glue. So let me find my tape. I got it. So I got my tape. Guys, I'm loving this. Ooh, I'm excited. And I was going to wait to put it on Thursday, but I said I'll go ahead and install it today because a lot of times new hair tend to act a little funny. So always when you're working with new hair, it kind of act funny. So I kind of like to break the hair in, you know, to get to know it, how it lays, you know, how to maintain it. It's a new piece. So I always like to go in and, you know, just test out the hair. This is my first time wearing virgin hair, guys. My other stuff was Remy. This is the first virgin unit that I've made for myself. So I'm taping his ear down. And like I say, the reason doing that, that prevents my ear from being full of glue. So I don't have a messy cleanup. So I'm going to try to turn where you guys can see, because I'm using that mirror behind me. So I'm using a mirror that's behind me to see. And sometimes it's awkward because I'm seeing it in another direction. And I like using a popsicle stick, guys. That gives you more control. This comes with a big stick, but when I use the big stick, it leaks all down my neck. So I don't like using that. I like using the popsicle stick. I feel more in control. And I want to give a special shout out to my students. They're doing a great job. Miss Alicia C. Guys, follow her on YouTube. Check her out. Miss Candy Sweet. on YouTube, guys. Check her out. They're doing their thing, just showing you guys that, you know, you really can, you know, make these wigs, you know, at a good speed, and they're not intimidated at all about their work. These ladies are coming in, you know, and Candy Sweet took the training off of Skype, you know, and because she had some experience as far as hooking the hair, because she also crochet, so she had some experience. Alicia C came down with for the 101 training with no experience. So her, Miss Dolores, all of them ladies. So I want to really give them a special shout out that they're really doing their thing. I thank them so much for taking the time out to take my training. I really, really, truly appreciate that. So I really wanted to tell me. And I watch your video. You're doing great, Alicia and Candy Sweet. I watch you guys' video, and it just really makes me smile. Really makes me feel good, guys. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good work. And there's really a market out here for these wigs, you know. A lot of people like, is there a market out there? Of course it is. Like I said, I started repairing my wigs before I got into the option to make. I never wanted to make a full lace wig. I just wanted to protect my investment. I had purchased a full lace wig, and when I purchased a full lace wig, after wearing it a couple months, I couldn't wear it, guys. So my goal was to I wanted to basically do a repair. I didn't even come into this business coming to be a full lace wig maker. I came into this, stumbled across a repair video. You know, not a repair video, I'm sorry. I wanted to be doing a repair. I wasn't interested in making wigs, and now look at me, 4 years in the making, and I'm making wigs for myself. I'm teaching and for other people. So I got to try to turn around where the camera can pick this up, guys. I want you guys to be able to see exactly what I'm doing. So, trying to get it to the point where we can see. I'm moving all around the place, guys. So work with me. We're going to work this out together. So I just got to make sure I can see. Woo, can't see. There we go. There we go. I got it in there. Yeah, this is the hard part. Trying to maneuver to see, guys. You know, trying to see. Moving all these different directions for you guys to be able to see. So, like I said, this is the hard part. And I don't let my glue dry a long time because I don't want it to be too dry where I'm not going to get a good stick. So as you guys can see, I'm rubbing it down. I'm rubbing it down. So I got that ear down. And that stopped me from getting glue behind my ears, guys. That stopped me from having glue behind my ears. That eliminates that problem. That really eliminates that problem. And I'm loving it. This is the longest hair I've ever had. Very pretty hair. Very, very pretty, guys. I'm real excited about it. So guys, I'm going to stop the video, glue down the back, and come back with y'all with the finished shots because I don't want to go over the minutes. So I'm going to turn around, glue the back down, and then come back on camera, guys, because it takes up a lot of time. So stay tuned. Bye-bye.